How did three-point perspective first change art? Have you ever wondered how artists create such realistic images that seem to pop off the canvas? One major breakthrough in art is the introduction of three-point perspective. This technique revolutionized how artists depict space and depth in their work. Let's take a closer look at how this innovation transformed the art world. Three-point perspective allows artists to representing objects and scenes with three vanishing points. This means they can show depth, width, and height all at once. Before this, artists primarily used one-point and two-point perspectives, which limited their ability to portray complex views. With three-point perspective, artists could accurately depict tall buildings or scenes viewed from above or below, capturing the way we see the world. In earlier times, artists relied on simpler methods to suggest depth. Techniques like hierarchical sizing and overlapping were common, but they lacked a consistent mathematical approach. The Renaissance marked a turning point with the rediscovery of linear perspective by Filippo Brunelleschi and its formalization by Leon Battista Alberti. This was a significant step toward creating the illusion of depth, but it mainly focused on scenes viewed straight on. As artists sought to representing more dynamic viewpoints, three-point perspective emerged. This method uses two vanishing points on the horizon line for width and depth, and a third point either above or below the horizon line for height. This allowed for a more accurate representation of space, especially when looking up at a tall structure or down from a height. The late Renaissance and Baroque periods saw early attempts at this technique, but artists faced challenges in visualizing and mathematically describing these complex spatial relationships. The invention of photography in the 19th century played a crucial role in popularizing three-point perspective. Photographers observed that vertical lines in images of buildings appeared to converge, creating an optical effect that mirrored the principles of three-point perspective. This realization encouraged artists to incorporate this method into their work more systematically. The introduction of three-point perspective changed art in several ways. It allowed for more dynamic and realistic compositions that captured how we perceive space from various angles. It enhanced architectural and landscape painting by accurately rendering the foreshortening and distortion we see in real life. This innovation expanded the artistic vocabulary for representing space, leading to more immersive images. Moreover, three-point perspective influenced later developments in art, photography, and visual technologies. It provided a mathematical framework for depicting three-dimensional space on two-dimensional surfaces, aligning artistic representation more closely with human visual experience. Overall, three-point perspective marked a key milestone in the history of artistic techniques. It enabled artists to depict complex spatial relationships with precision, moving beyond the limitations of earlier systems. This innovation truly transformed the way art is created and experienced.